So Microsoft's huge Xbox Live holiday sale is going on right now to January 13th. There's like 800 items on sale, and as I do for every big sale that Microsoft does, I thought I'd make a video going over all the games, telling you guys which one in my opinions are good and worth picking up at the discounted price, which games are also part of a subscription like EA Access or Xbox Game Pass, so you can kind of save more money, and then also point out the ones that are really easy 1000 gamer score for you achievement junkies out there. What's going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, Man with Million, back again with another video, and I'm checking out these deals on storeparser.com. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check out the website for yourself. It's pretty damn good. It catalogs price history, region pricing, and all that stuff for all the different games. And the reason I'm not doing this on the store on the Xbox One is, well, quite frankly, I own pretty much all the games on here, and you wouldn't be able to see the discount or the price, and I think that is pretty important to see. And I'm going to try to get through this as fast as possible. So the first thing here I see is Agents of Mayhem for $8. Totally worth it. But keep in mind, Xbox Game Pass, which is, currently going for $1 for your first month, or normally for $10. But you can find, I think, even 6 months on Amazon for $30, or even a year for $70 if you look. I know Best Buy, Amazon have those prices out there. So Agents of Mayhem, pretty cool game. Definitely pick it up for $8 or sub to Game Pass. Albedo, Eyes from Outer Space, absolutely horrible game. However, really easy 1000 gamer score. $2. Only get this game if you want the achievements. Ark Survival Evolved. A lot of people love this game. It's on sale for $20. I'm not necessarily a big fan. We have all the Assassin's Creed games on sale. One is $8, although this was just given away for free for Xbox Live Gold. Assassin's Creed Trilogy, I'd actually recommend that for $7.50. There's 3 games there. I actually enjoyed those quite a bit. Assassin's Creed 3 for $10. You know what, I'd say hold off unless you really need to play it now, as this game is getting remastered for the Xbox One in March. Black Flag is one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games, so I'd actually really recommend that for $12. I love Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so pick that up for $30. It's half price. All the different editions here are on sale as well. Gold Edition has all the DLC. Assassin's Creed Origins, $24. Only $6 cheaper than Odyssey. I'd personally go with Odyssey, but Origins has its fans as well. Assassin's Creed Rogue, this is the back and pat version. They updated it for the Xbox One, and it's not on sale, so that's kind of weird. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, this was free with Games of Gold a while back, $25. Actually, if I'd get Odyssey over Syndicate, but I hear Syndicate's pretty good. Didn't play it myself. I really recommend Assassin's Creed the Ezio Collection for $15. You get 3 games: Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations. So I'd pick up that one, and I definitely would skip Unity. Astroneer is a pretty fun game. You can play it in 4-player co-op. You're, an astronaut basically exploring a deadly planet and mining and doing all these really cool things. I enjoyed my time with Astroneer. Attack on Titan games are on sale, but I haven't watched the anime or played the games. Avon Colony on sale for $9.90 if you like sim management games, kind of like City Skylines but in Mars. You'll probably enjoy this, although this isn't Xbox Game Pass. I'm trying to save you guys some money. Let's see what we got. Bastion, absolutely adore this game, $3.75. Pick it up if you haven't played it yet. You will absolutely enjoy it. And we have the Batman games. Come on, $10 for Batman Arkham Knight with all the DLC, and Batman Return to Arkham is $5, which gives you 2 games, Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. $15, all the Batman games, no brainer. If you're into turn-based RPGs, then pick up Battle Chasers Night War for $7.50. I enjoyed my time with that game. I played it for like 15 hours. Battlefield 3, I think that's in EA Access. Great game for $5. Not really sure if the servers are up or if people still even play it. Battlefield 5, yes. $30, half price off, just came out. Single player is terrible in this. The multiplayer is fun. This entirely depends on if you have people to play it with. If you don't have people to play it with, don't get it. But if you have a group, I think it's pretty good. Plus, Battle Royale's coming in March, but don't get it for the single player because it's terrible. I hear a lot of good things about Battlezone. It was a VR game previously, now on Xbox for $14. Beyond Good and Evil HD for $3.30. Love that game. Get it. BioShock. I definitely get the BioShock collection 100%. If you have never played these games, if you don't have it, $15 will get you 3 games. BioShock 1, BioShock 2, BioShock Infinite. Some of my favorite games from last gen updated for the current gen. Black the Fall, kind of a side-scrolling game like Inside. Super easy 1,000, so get that if you're into the gamer score for $7.50. Blue Dragon for all you JRPG guys out there for $5, get it. Borderlands is on sale, Borderlands 1 and 2 for the 360. Borderlands Handsome Collection is the one I'd really recommend. Updated for the Xbox One, comes with Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel. So if you really want to play Borderlands 1, you got to play it on the 360, unfortunately. Bully, hell yeah, love Rockstar, really enjoyed this game. $6, there's rumor of sequels coming, but this was actually back when Rockstar made games. You know, they don't really make a lot of games that much anymore, right? Burnout Paradise Remastered, hell yeah, $5. One of the best racing games from last gen. Keep in mind, it's in EA Access. And look, we have all these Call of Duty games on sale. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, I think for $19 it might be worth a playthrough. Black Ops 1 for $15. Oh, geez, that's still really expensive for Black Ops 1. I don't know about that. $16 for Black Ops 2. $38 for Black Ops 4. I haven't played it. Call of Duty Ghosts, skip. That game is absolutely dreadful. Infinite Warfare, I actually really love the single-player campaign of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I would say hell yeah. And Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, really. Game still holds up, man. $20, get it if you haven't played it. For Call of Duty World War II, I don't know. I mean, they only have these 2 editions on sale, the Deluxe and the Gold. I'm not sure the other one's on sale, but for that price, $30, I'm not sure how many people are playing that online. The campaign's pretty good, but I'm not sure it's worth $30 though. Call of Juarez Gunslinger Back and Pat, love this game, so underrated. If you have $5 to spend, pick it up. I don't think you'll be disappointed, to be honest with you. Castlevania is a classic for $5. Why not? People love Catherine. $4, so pick it up if you want to add it to your Back and Pat collection. Child of Light. I really enjoyed this game. $4.50. Although it has been free with Games with Gold before, so make sure you check before you buy. Moving on, Conan Exile is really easy, 1,000 gamer score. I really can't say much beyond that because I only played it for like an hour to get the points. Crash Bandicoot, $25. I would say, yeah, that's a pretty good price for that, so pick it up if you want to experience some PS1 games updated for new gen. I think it's PlayStation 1 games. Cuphead, absolutely 100% get this game. One of the best games from last year. The Dark Souls games are on sale. $10 for Dark Souls 2, $15 for Dark Souls 3, and Dark Souls Remastered, $30. I mean, that all depends on if you want to play some Dark Souls, but they're all on sale. I'm not necessarily a big fan, you know, so I'm going to pass on them. I actually own all these games anyways. Darksiders 3 for $3, absolutely, although I would just go for the Game Pass. Darksiders 2 is free on Game Pass. I'd play that one. DayZ, I don't really recommend that game. What else we got here? A bunch of stuff for Dead by Daylight. Dead Cells, hell yeah, pick that game up for $16.74. It's a roguelite, procedurally generated game where you're constantly dying, but then learning new skills or getting new things. And the combat's so great, and it looks really good. I really enjoyed Dead Cells, and I have a review up on the channel. All the Dead Rising games are on sale. 1, 2 off the record, 4. I really liked 1. $6 is a steal. Didn't really care too much for 2, but I mean, $8, you can't go wrong, right? And Dead Rising 4 is $20. Yeah, you know, for $20, it's a blast going through the campaign. It's up to you if you want to get the season pass, though. And here's the triple pass. You can get those 3 Dead Rising games for $14. Like, some of this stuff is just so cheap. It's like, if you don't have it, you might as well get it. Deadpool for $12.50. Yeah, I'd recommend that. I really enjoyed it. Defense Grid 2 for $2. Yeah, for $2, of course. Although this was Games with Gold, so you might already have it. All the Destiny stuff is on sale. The new expansion. I don't like Destiny, but I mean, if you do, this might be the time to get into it. It's like $30 here. Deus Ex, hell yeah. So for $1.50 And another 80 cents, you can get the DLC and the 360 game back compat. And then for another $4, you can get the current gen version. So what is that? For like $6, you get 2 Deus Ex games that'll last you a whole like bunch of time. I mean, that's a no-brainer. You might as well get the $6 version that comes with all the DLC as well. God, man, this stuff's always on sale. Devil May Cry 4, $10. Yeah, pretty good for 10. What else we got? Diablo's on sale. I love Diablo. If you have friends to play it with in co-op, that's a no-brainer. Dishonored 2. Get all these, man. Like, I know a lot of this stuff is always in every sale, and I find myself saying the same thing sometime or recommending it because, you know, gaming is great, and I want people to play more games, right? So every time these come up, it's like, hell yeah, if you haven't played Dishonored Definitive Edition, if you haven't played Dishonored 2, you haven't played Dishonored Death of the Outsider, buy these. Get this triple pack for $32. You'll have so many great hours to play through some of the best games from, really awesome game from last gen, and Dishonored 2 is great. Plus this like little sequel standalone game, like so much content for such little price. Divinity Original Sin for $41. I haven't really played much of that, but people love this game. It's like super highly rated. Devil May Cry reboot, love it, get it. It's in Game Pass though. Doodle God, $3.50. That is a really easy 1,000 gamer score. Doom, buy it, $16. Enough said. One of the best first-person shooters of this generation. Dragon Age, $10. Keep in mind EA Access. Same thing here with Dragon Age Origins. Good game, $3, but it's an EA Access. Dragon Ball Z Fighters, or Dragon Ball Fighters, $25. Pretty cheap. I know people love that game. Same thing here with Dragon's Dogma. People really enjoy this at $17. I actually really like DuckTales Remastered for $3.75. You know, it scratches that itch, you know, the nostalgia itch. I actually would recommend that. I actually bought that when it came out and played it twice because it also came out for the Xbox One. Dying Light, get it, $20. Comes with all the DLC. 4-player co-op is a really good time. I would pass on Earthfall. People really love Elite Dangerous, and this is the standard edition for $9. Might be low enough to kind of see if you enjoy it. Let's see what else we got here. All these Artifacts Mundi games, like all these Artifacts Mundi bundles come with games that are really easy thousands, like the Eventide collection, the Animatics collection, the Animatics bundle. These are all super easy 1,000 gamer scores, so get it if you're into that. Let's see, Fallout 4, $15. Yep, I believe this was removed from Game Pass too, and all the DLC is on sale for really cheap. Fallout New Vegas and all the DLC for Fallout New Vegas is on sale. Absolutely get that. The creators of this are basically making that Outer World game that's coming out this year. All the Far Cry games, it looks like, are on sale. I definitely get this. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon for $5. Far Cry 3, $8 back compat. I would kind of look at the remastered version on the Xbox One though. Far Cry 4 for $20 and Far Cry 5 for $24. Only $4 more for the one that just came out this year. I actually like Far Cry 5 more, so I'd recommend this over 4. But if you haven't played both, I'd still recommend 5. But 4 is good, it's just not as good as 5. And Primal's on sale for $16 as well. So all these Far Cry games, they're worth playing, but 5 is the best in my opinion. Final Fantasy Type 0, $10. I'd actually recommend that. I had a good time playing it. Same thing here with Final Fantasy 15 Royale Edition, $25, or Royal Edition. I enjoyed Final Fantasy 15. Haven't really played it, but I put a lot of time into it, or haven't really played enough to beat it. I haven't beat Final Fantasy 15, but I played a lot of it, and really enjoyed that game. So for $25, why not? For Honor, $10. Keep in mind, this is just with Games with Gold, so you might have it for free, but for $10, I mean, that's a pretty good price for a game that is completely unique. Fortnite, I don't care for Fortnite at all, and it's just the single player stuff because the Battle Royale stuff is free. Hot Wheels DLC, absolutely get that. Forza Horizon 4 and Forza Motorsport 7, I recommend both. I like Forza Horizon 4 way more than Forza Motorsport 7. 7 is a sim racer, Horizon 4 is an arcade racer. So for $38, I definitely would get this one. over Forza Motorsport 7. I think that one is more fun and more accessible. You know, Frontline Fuels of War for $2, you'd be like, yeah, why not? But I'm not sure the servers are up for that game for the multiplayer, so if you're really interested in playing the single player, which I think is not that good, I'd say get it if you just want to, you know, build up your collection or something. All the Gears of War games are on sale, and look how cheap they are. $3.75 for one, $3 for two, $3 for three, $10 for Gears of War 4. $6 for alt. Oh my, like, yes, this is a must if you haven't played the Gears of War games. Keep in mind, this is all in Game Pass as well. Every single one of these games. Geometry Wars 3 for $5. Recommend it. Love Geometry Wars, a twin stick shooter. It's kind of the one that maybe popularized the twin stick shooter genre, or at least the one that brought it back to the forefront. It's always a very good time. What else we got? Moving on, Grand Theft Auto. Hell yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5, one of my favorite games from last gen. Xbox One version for $15. This might be the cheapest it's been. Let's look. No, it's been on. Yeah, I mean, looking at it, looks like this is the cheapest Grand Theft Auto 5 has been. So that's a must buy. Gorgoa, for those of you hunting achievements, easy 1,000 gamer score, especially if you use a guide. San Andreas is on sale for $10, although I don't think that game kind of holds up very well. Grand Theft Auto 4 is on sale. I didn't really care for Grand Theft Auto 4. Grim Legends bundles. These two are really easy. 1,000 gamer score. Another Artifix Monday bundle. Graveyard Keeper. Heard great things about it, but that's also in Xbox Game Pass. Hitman Game of the Year Edition. Hell yeah. Keep in mind, Xbox Game Pass. Homefront for $8. I mean, you can't go wrong with these cheap prices, man. You really can't. It's definitely probably worth the playthrough at that price. Keep on. Injustice 2 for $12. Hell yeah. This is one of my favorite fighters ever. NetherRealm is just the king of making these fighters with a great campaign, and if you like DC, you're gonna love Injustice 2. Absolutely buy that for $12. Same thing with Inside right here. Buy this game. I think it was my game of the year last year, or game of the year 2016. I love Inside, and for $10, well, you can't go wrong. Let's see, Just Cause 3, $6. I mean, just get it on the fact that it's so cheap. Just Cause 4 just came out like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, and it's $47. I think this game bombed. I would wait for another sale eventually. It's not a game that you need to play right now anyways. Killer Instinct Definitive Edition, that's all the seasons, 3 seasons, all the characters, all that stuff for $10. That's steal. I definitely get that, especially if you're into fighting games. Killing Floor 2 is pretty cool for $16. It's a 4-player co-op shooter. Think like Left 4 Dead. I really enjoyed my time with it. Killer is Dead, really cool game, also back and pat for $4. I'd get that. And King's Quest, the complete collection, 5 episodes, $10. That is also the pretty easy 1,000 gamer score as well. I really enjoyed King's Quest. LA Noire for $20. I want to see that come down a little bit more. It's a game from last gen remastered. It's good, but it's not great. So for $20, I'd say pass, because I know eventually it's going to be on sale for even cheaper. Lara Croft and Temple of Osiris for $3. I mean, it's insanely cheap, but it was also Games of Gold at one point. All these Lego games are on sale, and they're all cheap. I don't really have much to say about them. I stopped playing them, but if you want to build out your collection, or if you have kids to entertain, these might be some good pickups. Life is Strange, I'd recommend both of these. This is, of course, the complete season, 1 to 5 for $4, but it was just added to Game Pass. And Life is Strange Before the Storm is $5, 3 episodes, pretty good. And the first episode of Life is Strange 2 is on sale as well. Little Nightmares, $9. The complete edition comes with all the DLC. One of my favorite games from last year. Kind of like Limbo, but love it. What else can I say about it? Lost Odyssey on sale for $6. Absolutely. You JRPG fans will absolutely love it. Mad Max, $5. Get it. So insanely cheap. Same thing here with Mafia 3. Look at this. Mafia 3, $10. And the deluxe edition is $15, and that comes with all the DLCs. I don't think this game this might be its cheapest yet. $10. I know it was on also sale last time for $10. So, I mean, I mean, sometimes when they get this cheap, I just buy them, even if I'm not really gonna play them. It's like $5, whatever. I'll have it. Maybe I'll play it one day. Like this Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, like for 15, it's like maybe, but probably not. The Mass Effect games are on sale, absolutely. $5, $6, $6. Keep in mind those might be on EA Access. But Mass Effect Andromeda, $9. Play it for that price. It's on EA Access though, so you don't have to spend the $9. You can play it through EA Access and just download it from the vault. What else we got going on here? Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Love this game. One of my favorite games of last gen. Platinum Games, $10. Buy it. Metal Gear Solid 5 for $15. Get this too. Skip Survive. Absolutely get the Metro games. Love them. You want to get caught up for Metro Exodus, get the bundle. So $9.90 gets you both of these games. And they're pretty damn good, in my opinion. Love them both. Middle-earth: Shadow of War, Game of the Year. Absolutely for $8. And then the game that came out last year for $12. So for $20, you're going to get both Shadow of War games, Middle-earth games, or whatever you want to call them. I mean, those are some great prices. And then the Definitive Edition is $23, which comes with all the DLC. So that's a pretty good sale. Monster Hunter, I know people love this game, half price. I never really got into it. Moonlighter, great indie game, $13. Might want to look into it. Mortal Kombat XL, hell yeah, for $5. $5, get all the DLC plus the game. Absolutely. Kind of like hone up your skills, learn a little bit about the story before Mortal Kombat 11 comes out next year in April. Fallout 3, let's see here. A lot of games on sale. A lot of good ones too. We've got some good deals on this one. NBA 2K19, $30. I mean, if you really want to play it, it's there. Same thing with NBA 2K Playgrounds. Need for Speed Payback, $8. I know that seems tempting, but I didn't really enjoy it. And if you really want to play it, it's in EA Access, which is only $5 a month. Nightmares from the Deep bundle. I think there's 3 games in it. Easy 1000 gamer score. No Man's Sky for $40. I would pass on that. Onrush, yes. This is actually a hidden gem from this year. $18. I think it's totally worth it. However, it's in Xbox Game Pass. Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition, one of my favorite games of this generation for sure. Definitely top 5. So I would recommend it. However, just add it to Xbox Game Pass, so you could save yourself some money. Overcooked 2, great party game for $18. Overwatch, I mean, it's $30, half price. The game's 2 years old at this point. Should be on sale more, honestly. But I mean, it's Overwatch, right? If you haven't played it, maybe now's the time, but I'd only play it if you have people to play it with, to be honest. I'm not much of a solo guy. Oxenfree, hell yeah, $5. Get this indie game. Great, one of my favorites of the generation. Moving on. Hopefully this video doesn't end up being very long. Pixel Piracy for $3. Easy 1000 gamer score. Plants vs. Zombies 2, $5. It's actually a pretty good game. And for $5, I mean, I think it's in EA Access as well. PUBG, it's actually a lot better now, $17.99. The new snow map is in the test servers, and I'd recommend it if you have, of course, friends to play it with. It's much better with friends. If you're solo, probably not. Prey, I'd really recommend this game for $15. Such an underrated gem from last year. Prototype, no. Quantum Break, $13.20. I like this game a lot. I know some people out there really don't, but it's an Xbox Game Pass, so you can just get Game Pass and get a lot of these games. Rayman Legends, Rayman Origins, love both of these games. I'd recommend them. Although if you had to choose, I would get Rayman Legends on the Xbox One. It basically comes with Rayman Origins, but this is a great platforming game. It's one of the greatest platforming games. Recore for $15. It's an Xbox Game Pass. Red Dead Redemption, hell yeah. If you don't have Red Dead Redemption, it's updated for the Xbox One X in 4K. Get it, and then get Red Dead Redemption 2. But it's just the special edition and the ultimate. You know, Rockstar's a little tricky. They didn't have the regular edition on sale, but I love this game. Absolutely have to get it. Remothered, it's a little bit too expensive for the sale. The Resident Evil games are all on sale. So yes, I recommend them all. Resident Evil 0, great. Resident Evil 1, great. 4, yes. 5 and 6, yes, for those prices. And you have people to play it with in co-op, awesome. Resident Evil 7, hell yeah, for $15. I mean, it's all on sale here. Resident Evil Revelations, Resident Evil Revelations 2, triple pack. Look at that, 4, 5, and 6 for $23. Although Resident Evil 7 is first person, and I would probably choose this one over all the others. And if you had to really choose another one, I'd go with 4 and then 1. You can kind of skip 5 and 6. But for these prices, if you haven't played them, you might as well. Riptide GP Renegade, kind of cool game. Easy 1000 gamer score for $4 in Xbox Game Pass as well, so keep that in mind. Rise of the Tomb Raider, yes, love this game. Came out 3 years ago at this point. It's $12. Definitely worth a playthrough if you enjoy Tomb Raider, and it's also part of Xbox Game Pass. Rocket League, same thing. Great competitive game, great time with friends, and it's in Xbox Game Pass. Okay, keep on moving. Let's go. Let's get this video over with. Rise, Son of Rome. I think it's worth it for that price, but it's also in Game Pass. It's a launch title for the Xbox One. Really wish there was a sequel. Sea of Thieves. It's an Xbox Game Pass as well. The new Tomb Raider game, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, for $30, sure. Although I think this will probably be on sale a little bit more often because I don't think the game sold very well. But I gave it an 8 out of 10. I got a review up for a lot of these games. But for $30, I think it's definitely worth a playthrough. Shadow of the Warrior 2, just added to Xbox Game Pass. Shaq Fu, $10. Easy 1000 gamer score. Let's see what else we got here. Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition, $4.50. Love this game. It's kind of an open world brawler fighting game, kind of with Batman combat. It's been free with Games with Gold in the past, so you might actually already own this game. Sniper Elite 3 for $12. Yeah, you can play this whole game in co-op. I definitely recommend it for that price. Sniper Elite 4, I didn't enjoy as much as 3, and 4 is currently in Xbox Game Pass as well. Let's see what else we got here. Sniper. Nope. South Park, The Fractured But Whole, $18, save 70%. Hell yeah, these South Park games are absolutely hilarious, and they have some pretty good gameplay as well. Splinter Cell Conviction, $10, yes. Spheroids for $4, that's an easy 1000 gamer score. Star Wars Battlefront 2, $7.50. It's worth playing through the campaign at that price, but it's also in Xbox Game Pass. Star Wars Battlefront, the first game, for $5. Also in Xbox Game Pass. That's a multiplayer only game though. State of Decay 2, $19. Also in Xbox Game Pass. A lot of games here in Game Pass. Strange Brigade, I would say no at that price. Actually, you know what? If you have friends, that's a decent price for it. However, it's also in Xbox Game Pass. So a lot of these games you don't even need to buy. You can just get Game Pass and download them and play it at your own leisure while they're still in the service. Street Fighter 4 for $10. Hell yeah, that is a great fighting game. Strider for $3. Love that game. It's made by Double Helix before they got bought out by Amazon. It's like a Metroidvania game. Really enjoyable in my opinion. And a steal for $3. Subject 13, $2. Really easy 1000 gamer score. Sunset Overdrive, one of the best games of this gen by Insomniac, makers of Spider-Man. It's a crime that not enough people bought it to get a sequel, and it's also an Xbox Game Pass, but I recommend this game at $15. Super Lucky's Tale, that's in Game Pass. Super Party Sports Football for $1.49, that's an easy 1000 gamer score, although I wouldn't really buy it outside of that. Same thing here with Siberia 3, easy 1000 gamer score, but other than that, probably not worth playing. Tacoma, easy 1000 gamer score, $5. I have a video up on the channel about it. It's a walking simulator from the people who made Gone Home. I enjoyed it, but you may not. But it is pretty damn cheap though for $5. Tekken 7, easy 1000 gamer score. Pretty good fighter for $25. Why not? Let's see. Crew 2, $19. Sure. You know what? For $19, why not? However, Forza Horizon 4 is much better than the Crew 2 ever could be. So if you want a real racing game that does all this stuff, just get Forza Horizon 4. But if you're really looking for a racing game to play that's not Forza, then this is it. And they do have like planes and boats and stuff, but otherwise, Forza Horizon all the way. But it is cheap enough where it's like, yeah, why not? For $20, sure. I think we're coming to the end because we're in the T's now. Skyrim for $23. I mean, it's a game from last year. It's everywhere. You should know by now if you want this or not. Evil Within, I would get the digital bundle because I believe this comes with all the DLC for $15, and Evil Within 2 for $19. So basically for $35, you can play both Evil Within games. I hear 2 is better than 1. I haven't really played it myself yet. I want to. It's just so many games, you know. Jackbox Party Pack. This is always really good time with friends, although not much of a savings. Lego Movie Game. This is an easy 1,000 gamer score. Get that if you're into that. The Witcher games, absolutely. Get 2 for $3, although this was Games with Gold at one point. And Witcher 3 for $20 with the DLC on sale or the complete edition. This is one of the, if not the best game of the generation. So if you haven't played it yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. These are always $20 when these sales come up. I feel like I say the same thing every single time. It's like, please, get The Witcher 3. You'll understand why people are really looking forward to Cyberpunk 2077. Thief for $3. I know that's a really compelling price. The game's not very good, but at the same time, it's $3. It was Games with Gold. Hunter Call the Wild, that was in Xbox Game Pass. Titanfall 2, hell yeah. Every time this one comes up, it's like, yes, play Titanfall 2. Just for the campaign. Even if you're not even into the multiplayer, for that price, get it. And it's one of the best like single-player campaigns of the generation. And it's so dirt cheap when it goes on sale. Ghost Recon for $15. Yes, if you have friends to play it with in co-op. If you do, it's a pretty good time. If you don't, you got to play with the AI, and it's not that good. But it is extremely cheap, just like Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. For $15, absolutely. Keep in mind, it's a multiplayer-only game, and you'll have a much better time if you're playing with friends. Division for $15, definitely worth it in my opinion to play through at least one time. Tomb Raider, yes, to Tomb Raider Underworld for $2, that's a steal. Definitive Edition for $6, I think that's in Game Pass. If not, it was part of Xbox Games with Gold, so you might already have it. Let's see what else we got here. Trials HD, I actually really enjoy that game. I get it. Unravel 2, I would say no. Uno, easy 1,000 gamer score for $5. Valiant Hearts for $4.50. Yeah, this game, very emotional. I loved it when I played it for $4.50. I think it's definitely worth the playthrough. It's a few hours long. This was Games with Gold at some point. Vermintide, pretty cool, like Left 4 Dead co-op game. For $40 though, I'd get Warhammer Vermintide 2 in Game Pass before I would get this one though. Voodoo Vince, $5. Not that big of a fan. Here's Vermintide 2 for $17. Well, bigger price drop than Vermintide 1, but this is in Game Pass. 4-player co-op, Left 4 Dead type game. Left 4 Dead clone, basically. We've got the Watchdog games on sale. $16.50 for Watch Dogs 1. And $18 for 2. I think 2 is way better than 1, so if you had my opinion, I'd go with 2 over 1. 1's not that good. And they really don't have like any story relation whatsoever. One of my favorite games from last year, my second game in Game of the Year, second place basically. What Remains of Edith Finch, please get that for $10. It's a walking sim, but tells such a compelling story. You might really enjoy it. The Wolfenstein games, I mean, they're all on sale here. Wolfenstein 2 New Colossus is $19. Wolfenstein The New Order is $12. Old Blood's $10. You can get them together for $15. I mean, $35 gets you 3 Wolfenstein games. And you understand why they're some of the best first-person shooters to come out this year. Great experiences. Evolve, DLC, we don't want any of that. Ukulele, Zombie Army Trilogy, great co-op game for $10. Also in Xbox Game Pass. And that's everything. There's a lot here to get. A lot of great games on sale. A lot of them are either part of a subscription service, though. How many times have you heard me say part of Xbox Game Pass or part of EA Access. So keep that in mind, and let me know in the comments below if you plan on buying any of these games. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it ended up quite long, and I know a lot of these times I usually say the same thing because, well, these games are always on sale. But if I helped you out, that makes me happy. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, share this out on social media like Twitter and Facebook. I'd appreciate that. If it was your first time here, hit the sub button. And if you always want to be notified when I drop new content, hit that little bell icon next to the sub button, and it will notify you every time I make a new video. Thanks guys for watching, I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Later guys.